Afternoon is almost 3 o'clock on Thursday. I just got in from some last minute running around. My pop socket is being a douche. Hang on. What is going on with my pop socket? Bugger. There we go. Had some last minute running around to do. I can't make my soup because my pot's dirty. Shit. Hang on. Aha. Found one. Starving. So, I haven't vlogged in like 2 weeks because I've been really busy and also lazy, if that makes sense. If not, deal with it. So, today was Monkey's Christmas assembly at school, and I went to that. It was boring. His skit was good. Unfortunately, I couldn't hear a damn thing that was being said. The volume that they had, the sound system was terrible. But whatever. Whatevs, I guess. But I finished that up. And I was supposed to go to my buddy's today and do a return, an Amazon return. Because I ordered these wreaths, okay, and they're supposed to be, according to the picture, they're like double door huge, okay. Let me show you. They're still in the plastic. Hang on. This is what I received. This tiny little sad thing. That would not fit on a double door. That would disappear. It's so small. So, I got 2 of them. They were like $31 each. No. But I didn't go over to do the return and get my noodles. Noodles. Because I was kind of feeling crappy today. So my plan turned to, okay, I'm going to go do my last minute running around, right? Because I was supposed to have a nice, quiet Christmas Eve day, whatever. Day Eve, whatever. Because Monkey's going to his dad's and my boyfriend's not coming this year. So it's just going to be me and Booboo. So we were going to do the Christmas spaghetti. And we were super stoked about it. But my coworker, bless her soul, didn't want that. She didn't want us to be alone. And she didn't want us having spaghetti. So she's bringing over all her leftovers. They're doing their Christmas dinner on Saturday. So she's like, oh, I'll bring over all my leftovers and we'll do a nice Christmas dinner and blah, 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 blah. So her and her boyfriend are now coming over on Sunday. There goes my quiet Christmas. So I had to run out today and get pop, and I grabbed a couple of pies. I grabbed a pumpkin pie and a strawberry rhubarb pie. And now me and Booboo can't touch the fucking pie until Sunday, and it's going to kill us both. Because we loves the pie. So that was fine. So when I go to leave to go do all this, I stop at the Timmy's because a bitch needed coffee in the worst way. And as I'm at Timmy's, my brother texts me. Well, I had texted him because he texted me while I was at Monkey's Christmas thing. I'm like, I'm at a thing, I can't talk. Like, yeah, I'll text you later. So I texted him and said, I'm done. What do you want? And He was asking without asking for me to take him to go get a box of Christmas cards, and he needed to go down to one of the government offices here. And I was like, oh, like I just want to grab my shit. It's going to be brutal in the shopping center. Whatever. I said, okay, well, where are you? Are you close? And he was. So I was like, fine. Go into one of the stores. I'll be there in a minute. So I picked him up and I took him to the dollar store. He got his box of cards. And he had some money for me that my aunt had sent. So he gave me half of that. Which is fine. Whatever. And I went and deposited some of that into my bank and went to the superstore and I got my pies and everything. And I actually ended up picking up, I decided tomorrow for dinner, Friday, we're going to just do nachos. Everybody's home. Nobody's working. I have Booboo stuff yet to wrap. So he's going to have to stay the frig upstairs while I do that. And we'll just do nachos for dinner tomorrow night. Screw it. We're supposed to be in for a wicked storm Friday and Saturday, so I'm not going anywhere. It's not happening. I may actually have to run out tonight and grab milk. I realized when I got home just now that I need milk. So, that was fine. Dropped my brother off at the place he needed to go to. Came home. I am so tired. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, and I wanted to talk. I've been meaning to vlog about this for a couple of days now, but so a couple days ago, I went to Shoppers Drug Mart where I normally go to get my cards, okay? I'm very picky about my cards, whether it's a birthday card or Christmas card, it doesn't matter. Cards are a big deal for me. I like to take my time and get like the perfect card, okay? Walked into Shoppers a couple days ago looking for my Christmas cards for everybody. They had zero, I mean none, like not even a spot for uncles, cousins, nephews, and there was another one that was missing. Can't think of it. But anyway, definitely those three. You know what there was a lot of? LGBT whatever the fuck cards and queer cards. Like it even said on the thing, like queer. Cool. All for it. Not a problem. What I do have a problem with is not being able to find any of the other cards because they've taken them away to make room for for LGBT specific cards. Now I'm looking at this and I'm kind of giggling because I think it's stupid. Not gonna lie, I think it's absolutely stupid. If you are a gay man and you're buying your husband a card, are you not going to buy him a husband card? If you're a gay woman and you're buying your wife a card, are you not going to buy her a wife card? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And if you're queer, doesn't that mean that you're gay, lesbian, or bi? Like, I don't understand. Maybe I'm ignorant. I can accept that, but I don't get it. And I don't get why we're getting rid of the other cards to make room. If you're going to be all inclusive, then be all inclusive. Don't remove something to make room for something else. Does that make sense? I even went to Hallmark, the most expensive place on the planet to get cards, okay? Because I'm not going to 101 different places to get anything. I'm a one-stop shopper, okay? The next day I went into Hallmark to get my cards for everybody. Same damn thing. Now, I didn't see any of the LGBTQ stuff. But no brother... No, I got a brother card. There was no uncle cards, no cousin cards. no dad cards, and no son cards. That was the other one at Shoppers. There was no cards for son. There was son with family or son and wife, but no just son. What a pain in the ass. Oh my God. I was blown away. I was so blown away. I was like, whatever, man. Like I said, I don't have a problem with it. I don't get it. But I do have a problem with getting rid of others to make room for something else, if that makes sense. I'm just saying. I go check my water. So there was that. But it's fine. I got my cards. There was no uncle cards, so I have to put my kids down on my brother card, like things like that, right? I couldn't find any cousin cards, so my kids had to go down on my nephew card. Like, it's just... Spicy noodles. That is what is on the menu right now. I am so hangry. Oh, man. So, yeah, everything's done. I'll finish my wrapping either tonight or tomorrow. We'll see. My back really hurts today. I don't feel like sitting on the floor all hunched over trying to wrap stuff. Oh, and then last night. Last night, Booboo had a dinner out with his work people. It was somebody's birthday or something. So he texted me and he's telling me about it. And, you know, I said, whatever, but, you know, we're expecting this weather in the next bit. So on top of that, it's going to be late. Your brother will be in bed. You're going to have to cab home. I'm not coming out. Cool. He texts me later and says that somebody from work was giving him a ride home. Awesome. I don't have any bowls either. I need to do some dishes. Jesus. So, fine. He comes home. Hammered. Okay? Hammered. He's come home tipsy before, but I mean, he was absolutely smashed. And it was hysterical. He was so upset because he'd been sick at this dinner. And I guess he was almost sick in the car on the way home. And I think it was like his boss's car. It was awkward. And I'm just sitting there, you know, giggling, smiling. Like, yep, been there. And he's like, I don't get it. I don't understand why. He said, I only had 4 beers. Now, 4 beers for me, I'd be on the floor. I'm a liquor girl. I can't hold beer. I only had 4 beers. I don't understand. Blah, blah, blah. He thought there was something wrong with the chicken he ordered because after he ate, he was feeling ill. And I said, well... And now he's crying and everything. And are you mad at me? And I'm like, no, not really. I think it's funny. And, oh, I hope I don't get fired. And all this kind of, you know. It's so funny. And I said, well, now, had you eaten anything during the day? Right? And he's like, well... I had some chips at lunch, but his only meal was at this dinner. And I said, okay, so you had 4 beers with no food until you started the drinking. And he's like, yeah, that's why you're sick. And off your ass. Because, I mean, he could barely stand. It was so funny. But whatever. I got him upstairs. And trying to get him in the shower, and he was so sick. He was so sick. Finally got him in the shower. And he reeked of alcohol. Like, just reeked. Oh, it was so funny. And he's standing in the shower, and I'm standing outside the bathroom, but I didn't want to leave because, you know, all I can hear is, I'm sorry I disappointed you and you're mad at me and rah, rah, and he's just carrying on. And I'm standing out there laughing. And I went and I got him some Gatorade and I got him some Tylenol. And he got out of the shower and I had to clear a path in his room because his room is filthy. So that if he had to get up in the middle of the night, he wasn't going to, you know, break his neck tripping and falling all over all the crap that's on his floor. You know, so I get him into bed. And I show him the Gatorade and I show him the Tylenol. I said, as soon as you wake up in the morning, drink the Gatorade, take the Tylenol, have another shower, you know. You can't go to work smelling like alcohol. Because he had to work today. And he's sitting there, you know, all snuggled up in his bed. You know, his eyes are separated and rolling. And he's like slurring. And he's trying to look at me and focus. He says to me, you know, you're the best mama person in the whole wide world. Now get out of my room. You got it, bud. I had to wash his jacket. He'd thrown up on his sweater, so he took that off and balled it all up. Well, then he almost threw up in the car, so he took his jacket off, but he balled his jacket up with his sweater, so it's like, oh my God. I had to wash all that last night. And I got up this morning. And he's laying in bed. And I said, how you feeling? Did you take your water and your Gatorade? He's like, yeah. And I said, all right. I said, well, your coat and everything's downstairs in the dryer. I was up till like 2 o'clock in the morning doing all this. He's lucky I wasn't working today. And he says to me, are you mad at me? Like, I'm really sorry. I said, but I don't know how many times I could tell you I'm not mad at you. I'm not disappointed in you. I thought it was funny. I said, but if you keep asking me, I'm going to get annoyed. Like, I can get mad if you want. If that'll make you feel better. And then he says to me, I don't understand why everything hit me so hard. And, you know, I had to explain to him again about drinking on an empty stomach. And I said, well, 4 beers. Okay. I said, well, were they those friggin' tall boy things? Or he's like, yeah. I said, dumbass. That's like 8 beers, you fool. Like, Jesus. Of course you were smashed. I'd be absolutely smashed. Oh, Booboo's monkey's home. Hey, monkey. Hey, monkey. Just so you know, I have my camera rolling. I'm vlogging at the moment.
Okay.
Give me a second and I will end it. And you can tell me all about your day. So, yeah, that was my night last night. It was funny. It was a good time. Beginners. So, I'm going to boot. Monkey just walked in the door. So anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. If I don't get on before Christmas, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.